open me again. What's up, friendos? It's me, it's Exotic MTG, and as my camera focuses, I'm here to tell you that this pack is for a sponsor. That's right, someone went to our Discord, the link down below, and they joined us. And then they went to the channel called Sponsor a Pack. They found the set they wanted to see opened in their name, and they picked Modern Masters from 2015. That means there's going to be a foil in here. That means that there's hopefully a mythic in here. Now, being a Modern Masters card doesn't mean there's a mythic in here, but I wish. I so wish. But I hope to open packs for you soon. So if you're interested, or if you just want to be a patron of the channel and get some sweet loot every month, go ahead and go to the Patreon link down below, and we will definitely hook you up. The only tier that isn't guaranteed to get loot is the $1 tier, but the $1 tier is a staple of the channel. The $1 tier not only gives me $1 to use for giveaways each month, but you also get entered to win the staple of the month. So the staple of the month for August hasn't been spoiled yet, but the staple of the month for July was a Box Topper Maelstrom Pulse, and that has a winner already. We already picked a winner for that because the first of each month is when the money comes out. So if you want to sign up right now and you just don't have the money, but you will on the 1st of August, you can actually sign up right now because you won't be charged until the 1st of August. So check that out. Let's go ahead and get into this Modern Masters from 2015 opening. I remember how many boxes of this I had. Oh my gosh, I went in hard for Modern Masters 2015. I want to say I had like 10 boxes. Nowadays, that's child's play for me. Like with Ultimate Masters, I've bought like, back when they were cheaper, because I still have them from my initial purchase. I think I bought like 20 to 22 of them, and then I bought 4 more since then at like $300. So yeah, here we go. I love Master sets, if you can't tell. I'm a sucker for them. Obviously, we went over, if you want to see about how people can repack these, we already opened one and described how we did that, or how people do that. We described how people do that. So check that out. It is just a Modern Masters 2015 pack opening from a couple weeks ago. So here we go. First card is going to be our token. It's a Sapperling token. It's a 1/1 token creature, Sapperling. Yummy. All right, first card being a Mana Leak. That's a pretty good start. We love Mana Leak. 1 and a blue for this instant. Counter target spell unless its controller pays 3. Mana Leak is a great card. When was the last time Mana Leak was in a standard set? Was it World Wake, Zendikar area? Or has it been used since then? I know I used it when I came back to Magic during World Wake and Zendikar when Jace the Mind Sculptor was in standard. I know that I was using Mana Leak, 4 of Mana Leak in that control deck using Baneslayer Angel and Jace the Mind Sculptor. So was it printed in standard since then? I'm not sure. Hopefully you all out there can tell me. Here's Arrest, 2 and a white, enchantment aura, enchant creature, and you can't attack or block if it's on your creature. Especially, oh yeah, and activated abilities can't be activated, so it can't do any of that stuff either, which can be very, very beneficial. I love it when people they use, what is it? They'll use, is it pacifism, where you just can't attack or block, but you can still use the abilities? Maybe it's not pacifism, but it could be. But there's plenty of cards that do that. Plenty of cards that make it to where you can't attack or block. Bloodthrone Vampire. It's a 1/1 for 2, so what does our extra spending mana give us here? It makes you be able to sacrifice a creature, and the vampire gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Decent, decent. Aether Snipe. It is a 4/4 for 6. When Aether Snipe enters the battlefield, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Has Evoke for 3. An evoke is you may cast this spell for its evoke cost. If you do, it's sacrificed when it enters the battlefield. Why would I do that? Just to get it into the graveyard, I guess? Okay. Raise the Alarm. It's a decent instant for 2. Put 2 1/1 white soldier creature tokens onto the battlefield. Remember, kids, when you're going to use this, do it on your opponent's turn and their end step. I've made that mistake enough times. Time to share my mistakes with you so you don't make them. Shrivel. It's all shriveled up and stuff. It's a sorcery for 2. All creatures get -1/-1 until end of turn. It basically is what you use if your opponent has a bunch of tokens and you're sick of seeing them around. Viashino Slaughtermaster. It's a 1/1 for 2. It is a Viashino warrior with double strike. Okay, count me in. You can pay a green and a black, and it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Activate this ability only once each turn. That's too bad that they added that little bit in there. Could you imagine how great that card would be if you could just do that over and over late game? Sundering Vitae, 2 and a green, has Convoke, so you can, if you've got your Viashino and your Aether Snipe out here, and you wanted to cast him for 3, you could just tap your 2 creatures and then tap a land. That's basically how Convoke works for those of you new to the game. Destroy target artifact or enchantment is what the ability of the card is. That's what the instant is. So you're going to cast that pretty much at any point. Inner Flame Igniter, 2 and a red for a 2/2. You can pay 2 and a red. Creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. If this is the 3rd time this ability has resolved this turn, creatures you control gain first strike until end of turn. So just like how you can't do the Viashino Slaughtermaster ability multiple times, you can do this one multiple times, and if you do it 3 times, your creatures get that first strike, which is pretty cool. But that would cost 9, so that's pretty dang late game. But I guess in Modern, turn 9 is probably considered middle of the road. I don't know. Myr Enforcer. It's an artifact for 7, and it's a 4/4 with affinity for artifacts. For those of you that don't know, affinity means this spell costs 1 less to cast for each artifact you control. So we don't have any artifacts down there, but if you were playing and you had 3 artifacts on the battlefield, then this would actually only cost you 4. So boom, Expedition Map, a good hit. So this would help your affinity for artifacts. It is an artifact for 1. You can pay 2, tap it, sacrifice Expedition Map, search your library for a land card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your library. This is a great uncommon in this set. It is a hit. It is worth some bucks. So editor, please make sure you throw a currency amount on that. Use yen. That'd be fun. Use yen. How much yen does that cost? Scavenger Drake, 3 and black for a 1/1. So it's way behind the curve. You add flying, it's a little better, but still not too great. Let's see what it can do. Whenever another creature dies, you may put a 1/1 counter on Scavenger Drake. So it can get pretty beefy pretty quick, especially if you have a lot of low-level creatures. Bestial Menace is our 3rd uncommon. It is a 3 and 2 green sorcery. Put a 1/1 green snake, then a 2/2 green wolf, and then a 3/3 green elephant creature token onto the battlefield. So it's ended up being 6 power and 6 toughness for 5. So it's above the curve. Unfortunately, it's a sorcery. Could you imagine if this was an instant? Oh my god. Okay, here comes the rare. Okay, it's an artifact. So this could be great. It could be great, okay? Okay, so it's a rare, as we can see here. So I'm gonna guess that it is, oh man, what is the name of that thing? Oh, I'm drawing a blank. We're just gonna have to look, and then I'll tell you if I was right or not. No, I was wrong. This one's an Etched Champion. It is a artifact creature soldier. It costs 3, and it's a 2/2 with Metalcraft. So it has protection from all colors as long as you control 3 or more artifacts. So you got your Myr Enforcer down here in your Expedition Map. You just need 1 more, and then your Etched Champion has protection from all colors. I can't remember the card that I'm thinking of that I was thinking this was. I'll have to put it in the comments. All right, the foil color is green. Can we get something extra? Oh no, that's an artifact too. Unfortunately, it's just a common. Dang it. It is a Sphere of the Suns. Pretty darn good looking. It's an artifact for 2. Sphere of the Suns enters the battlefield tapped with 3 charge counters on it. You can tap it, remove a charge counter from the Sphere of Suns, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. This is actually a pretty sweet pack. Good uncommon, sweet rare, and a great foil. I mean, it's a common, but I love the card. The art is amazing. The expedition map in here is just extra spicy. The grand total for this pack is down here on the bottom right. Thank you, editor, for that. And I hope you guys enjoyed this pack opening here. If you want to see something opened again, just go back to the beginning of this video and I explain that to you, and we can get you hooked up, open something for you. We'll see you on the flip side, everybody. See you on the next one, which is tomorrow. Bright and early. No, I'm just kidding. It'll be like probably late. Super late. Bye-bye.